Alright, hi everybody, this is going to be part 2. Right. Now, I know I said a few things last part 1, which was 5 episodes. This is the second half. Since that review, things have got out of control. The queen, who was Alicent. I know people had a name for her. I'm not going to say it on this video, though. It's a dirty word. Yeah, let's not say that. But Alicent, she's known for being the wife, the queen, to King Viserys. And her father was obviously the hand of the king, Otto. What's obviously happens in the last 5 episodes of the series of first season of House of the Dragon is he gets older, the king, he starts losing it. You know the story. It was an interesting article. I don't want to, that I saw that George R. R. Martin stated that he was influenced by Lord of the Rings Tolkien. So in a way, you could consider the fact that the Iron Throne in some way is similar to the One Ring. But that's a discussion for another time. But anyway, what ends up happening more or less to everyone's surprise is that a war breaks out because there was heat between Alicent and Rhaenyra, who is the king's daughter, the princess. And there was a lot of accusations that she had sex out of wedlock, which she did. But her father wasn't having any of it. And this whole basically boils over to what he says to Alicent towards the last episode on his deathbed. He's not really thinking clearly. His mind is elsewhere because he thinks he's talking to Rhaenyra. So that's basically what this basically leads up to in the long short of it. Now, what's funny is that there's a dragon in this show called Vhagar. He's huge. This dragon is massive. And the last episode really, we got some dragon action, but not to the extent that I thought we were going to get. You know? But, least to say, Alicent's sons are real douchebags, and they really just screwed the pooch. They screwed the pooch majority of the series. But overall, I thought this series was good. I think last episode was lacking in the dragon action. I saw there was some dragon action. You saw some dragons. You saw a one fight with a dragon on dragon, but it wasn't to the extent that I would want to see. Now also Matt Smith, Damon, he makes some moves towards the end of the series when it concerns the dragons that they have. Because I think he said that they have 13. Let me see, 14. Yeah, they have 13. And of the 13, like a few of them are unclaimed. No one actually claimed those dragons. So confidentially, he's stating to Rhaenyra, we could take them out. But she doesn't want to do that. But, if anyone's seen the last episode, that doesn't last long. This whole staying put thing. Overall, I thought this series was good. I thought the dramatic turnabout, backstabbing, usual things we see in Game of Thrones were present in this series. Last episode felt more like, okay, we're leading into season 2. That's what it was. This wasn't like, oh, we're having the war. No, this is just like, okay, this is what's going to start the war. That's what this was. Because the thing is, Rhaenyra was like saying, okay, I'm not going to war. I'm not going to be the one who starts this. Now, there's also another character, Rhaenys, who is Rhaenyra's father's cousin. So basically, Viserys' sister. She is the one who alerts her about the Greens, about Alicent, they're coming for you and your children, blah, 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 blah. Now, they also did a few moves during the season, but it wasn't anything substantial. And certain things happened here and there that Rhaenyra did, you know. And there were a lot of time skips in the season too. So, but overall, I give this 9 out of 10. I don't give it any higher because the last episode felt more like, okay, this is just a precursor for the next season. And nothing happened in the last episode to say, oh shit, you know? The oh my god moment was episode 9. That was the oh my god moment. This was just like, okay, we're having our final episode. We're leaning into the beginning of the war between what is known as the Greens and the Blacks. The Blacks are Daemon and Rhaenyra and her group. And the Greens are Alicent and this. It's so stupid too, because the way I think of the show is all this was a father's circle jerk. Was Alicent's father forcefully forcing his daughter to have sex with the king. That's all this was. And that's what it was to just do. And you compare this to the original Game of Thrones, and you think about Cersei, you're like, come on. Alicent was like, to me, she's very naive. Very naive for a queen. Like, someone should just cue Cersei to come in and just slap her in the face and say, what the hell is the matter with you? That's just my feelings on the character. I think in season 2, she's going to flush out more. And she's going to show more of her being evil. Or being the way she's supposed to be. Like her father is. Otto's another one. He just pulled all the strings just to get his 2 cents and to force himself on the Iron Throne. You know, to horse his heir. That's what it was. It's ridiculous. But anyway, overall, I thought it was a good season. Second half picked up immensely. A lot of things going about. And one other thing, the 2 characters that I could tell you right now, 100%, not including, Alicent's sons. Alicent's sons, they're douchey, but, they still got some cool factor in them. But Alicent herself and this other guy. What's his name? Sir. I forgot his name, unfortunately. Kristen, let me look it up. I apologize for this. But he was just like, total douchiness. Total douchiness. Of what he was doing. I can find his name. Um, bear with me. Bear with me. Kristen Cole. Yeah, this guy. Sir Kristen Cole. What? He wasn't like a douche. He was just like, he kept on things. Like, oh, I know it didn't go out with me. Didn't want to leave. And, hey, guy, get over yourself. You're a knight. Jesus. He's the one character that I hope in season 2. Hopefully. Hey, Sir Kristen. Yeah, listen. There's a little thing called she's not into you. Get over it. But him and Allison were like, I think, the name number 2 characters who, frankly, deserve to be, you know? But that's just my 2 cents. But overall, I thought it was produced well, acted well. So, dragons were good. I like Vigar. You know, he was huge, he was massive. He really imposed on the other dragons. So, you know, but overall, 9 out of 10. Last episode could have been better. But then again, the last episode really is moving into season 2. But overall, I think this is a good comeback for Game of Thrones. I really think this is a good step in the right direction. New showrunner, new everything. I think it's going to be a better. I think with season 2 coming on the way, hopefully, it's going to be a better production. We're not going to have what we had in the other travesty. But you see, that was the whole reason for that, was because of the books and everything. But here, I think HBO does have something special here. You got Matt Smith, you got all these other characters and actors who are doing a fantastic job. Or not, you know, I say what I say about Allison and Sir Cook, but those actors do a great job, fantastic job acting. The roles that they portray. But I would say, everyone, go watch House of the Dragon. Go watch it. It's a good time. You'll like it. Matt Smith needs an Emmy. He needs it. I'll even say the one who played the king, too. They both need it. They need to. They did a fantastic job. This has been Von Kind of Get on that House of Dragon. It's good. See you guys later.